Hello, in this video I would like to show a hint for FlutterFlow, how to apply the same height to the left container as to the right column. So this is inspired by the question on the forum. So the issue is that we have the content on the right, which could have dynamic height. We don't know how many lines do we have here. And we would like to have this left container, call it a line or it could be rectangle, to have the same height as the lines on the right. So I have created a sample app. This is the layout hints screen. We've got a records list. There are 3 records there with different number of words. And I have column entries, and this is how it looks like. So you see, the idea is that we would like to have a line on the left on the same height like the text. An important note before I start, the video was inspired by the reply of Richard using the his gradient case idea. In fact, the classical approach doesn't work, like setting the container to undefined height, expand and stuff. So the problem is that imagine we, for example, wrap this into a column, and then we wrap this into a row. Then we add a container, and we want this container to have the same height as the text. Let's make it with, say, 10. The problem is that if we remove height at all, then we don't have it doesn't show. But if we try to set the height to infinite, we get an error. And the reason for that error, in my understanding, is that we are trying to use the element of text, which has a variable height, to define the height of the container which is on the same level. So if we had that container, for example, above, that would help, because text then, a child can then define the height of the parent. But as they are on the parallel, we have 2 contradicting settings. One is the fixed one, and another is undefined. So it cannot work. I already mentioned that the key might be to have the container as a parent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this widget, first of all, in the container. And second, I'm going to wrap this container into a column. Why I'm wrapping that into a column? Because I want this column to take the minimum on the main axis size and have this alignment. And then here we have a container. Let's make a fill color to show it, for example, accent. And let's make this container an infinite width. So what we have achieved? We have achieved the required height. So I just did the instant reload, and you see the height of the container is exactly of the height of the text. And this is what we need, in fact. But how can we make this container kind of look that it's on the left? And this is where gradient helps. So first of all, let's do a padding for a text, for example, right? And then, of course, this could be not only text, it could be another container, like column, row, or something. So what we want to do, we want to show the color only on the left side. So for this, we are going to enable the gradient. The angle will be 270 because it should be on the left. And we need actually 4 stopping transition points. So the first, let it be the color accent. The second will be at point, say, 0.5, and it's also going to be the accent color. The third will be transparent, and because we need an immediate transition, we don't need gradient, in fact. And this will be at the same transition point. The last one is also transparent at the final point. And this is what we get. This is the result. So this is a container on the left, kind of what we need as described here, and content on the right. So let me reload to the previewer, and yes, you see exactly what we need. However, and I mean, this is more than enough if we're doing mobile app. There is an issue if we're doing responsive design, because for the responsive design, you see it's growing. And for the desktop, it's growing even more. The problem is that here we have the transition points. They are in fractions from 0 to 1, or percentage, if you call it so. And we want this as a fixed width dimensions. It's possible to do that because fortunately we have a screen width parameter. So what we need to do, we need to take the screen width, subtract the margins, and then use this information to get a correct ratio based on what's left. So the width left. So the transition point, I'm going to use a formula. So it's going to be an inline function. So the incoming variable will be width, and it's going to be double taken from the global properties screen width. And the formula will be, first of all, would like to get what's the width of this actual container. So it's width minus, I think it's 20 and 20, so it's minus 40. And then we need to get a proportion. So if we'd like, for example, to have this yellow line to be width of 5, we just divide 5 by this total width of this rectangle. And we get the proportion. So this can be, let's check in errors. Okay, good. And UI builder will be, I don't know, 0.05. And I'm going to copy the formula and paste it here as well. And then reload the builder. Sorry, not the builder, the previewer. And yeah, this is what we've got. 5 pixels, as you can see. And if we make it dynamic, you see this is wider, but the line width is correct. So this is it. I hope this helps. And if you find this post on the forum, this may be useful for you. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.